Okay, good morning. Welcome to
FamilyMath535a.
FamilyMath535a. I didn't prepare super well for this, but that's all right. So we're going to play a game today called Buckets of Fish, and I learned this game from Joel David Hankins. So the game goes like this. So you have a finite number of buckets. So we'll call them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and they could go on for a long time. The only thing that is important is that they're finite. And they all have some amount of fish in them. Each bucket has some amount of fish in them.
They don't necessarily have to have the same number?
No, they do not necessarily have to have the same number. So we'll let the fish be yellow.
Can a bucket have any number of fish in it?
Yes.
Alright.
Can it have 0 fish?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
And here's how the game is played. So in each turn you select a bucket and remove 1 fish from it.
Okay.
And then you're allowed to put any number of fish you want into a bucket below you, numbered below you. So I took 1 fish out of 4 and I can put any number of fish I want into any bucket below me. So that's going to be, I'm going to put 3 more into bucket 2.
Okay.
And I have an infinite supply of fish. So every time I take a turn, I can put as many fish as I want into a bucket below me.
Alright.
Yep.
Okay. And the question is, do you think this game ends?
Well, what do you mean by
Like run.
ends?
Could the two of you play this game forever?
Well,
Or do you think it's forced to end?
well, do you get to select which bucket you pick?
Yep. Each time you get to pick any bucket you want.
And the bucket you picked in your previous turn does not determine, or does not have any effect on what you pick for your turn.
That's right.
So,
Yes, I think it ends.
I don't think it ends.
Oh, okay, good. Actually, it's a nice. Always good to have a disagreement. Why don't you say?
Well, every time, if we're trying to end it, every time you take a fish out of, if we have only 5 buckets, you take it out of the last bucket 5 here.
Uh-huh.
Then, if you have any number of fish, it goes down to 0, and all the fish get put into the buckets down here.
Uh-huh.
You take all the fish out of bucket 4, distribute them down here, and you put more fish down here.
Uh-huh.
And you take all, 3 turns, you take all out of bucket 3 and you put more in here.
Uh-huh.
And you take all out of bucket 2 and you put more in here, and you take all of bucket 1. There's nowhere to put the fish, so
Okay.
the game ends.
All right. So that's very good intuition. That's one way the game ends. Let me just clarify though. You don't, when you're putting new, it doesn't change your solution. But when you're putting new fish in the buckets below you, it doesn't mean if you take out 1, you only put 1 and you can put any number you want in. But that's you've shown a way that the game can end. So that's good. What do you think the game? So I guess the question is, does the game end no matter how you play?
Well, I have a way that the game can't end.
Oh, you do. Oh, okay.
So it even works with these 5 buckets.
All right.
So you can take, if you have 2 and 5, you can take 1 out of 5. You can put infinite fish in number 4.
Oh no, you have to select finitely many
Oh.
each time.
Then it would end. And then the game would end.
Okay, why?
Because no matter how many fish you put in number 4, you can always just put fish. You still put a finite number of fish in number 3,
Uh-huh.
and then you put a finite number of fish in number 2 from number 3,
Okay.
and then it all goes down to 1.
All right, but you guys are playing the game always starting with number 5. So you have found a way for the game to end. You found one specific way. But the question is, no matter how, or let me put it a different way. Could you two work together, always choosing sort of the worst move, if you want, to make the game last forever?
Well, I don't think we could do that, because no matter what you do, any fish in bucket 1, if you take 1 fish out of bucket 1, there's nowhere to put it.
Okay.
And you can't add any more fish because there's no bucket 0.
All right.
And if you have a finite number of buckets, even if you choose any bucket, the fish always get funneled down to bucket 1.
Okay.
And then the fish just go away.
All right. What do you think?
Well, yes, because you can make this game end. Because like the worst possible move would be choosing bucket 2 because it only funnels once,
Okay.
I guess. And then, but then you have to choose bucket 3, so everything sort of shifts and funnels down from however many buckets you have, down one at a time, and then eventually will funnel into bucket 1 like that.
Okay. So you think eventually, because of what's causing that funneling to happen?
Well, that there's nowhere for the fish to go once they're in bucket 1.
And
Okay.
you can't move them back up.
But it could be a really, really long eventually. Because if you have like 10 billion buckets,
Uh-huh.
and you
with
have,
with each bucket has 10 billion fish in it.
Yeah, it could be a
So-
really long eventually.
but it would end.
Okay, cool. All right, so now we're going to watch a video about a similar problem by our friend Kelsey Houston Edwards.
Okay.
Okay.